Guys, go check out our Patreon where you can get our daily morning show and next week's episode today. Oh, welcome back to the Basement Yard. How's everyone doing on this fine Easter Sunday? If you're Catholic, do other groups celebrate Easter?
Do Greek Orthodox? Don't they have their own Easter?
Yeah, it's like next week or something.
Right.
They take an animal into the backyard, they slaughter it, and then they slowly cook it while standing around it smoking cigarettes and talking about the how Greece's dollar isn't doing too well.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll tell you what, I went to a Greek Easter once, right? And as brutal as it is to just see the animal, kind of like it still has a face. I like my dead animals without faces, like when you see a piece of steak, you're like, there's no face.
I need a headless animal. I don't want it.
Yes, I can see the feet. I see the face, and then also there's always that one fucking Greek guy that comes up and says, "Yeah, have some of this," and it's like a weird body part. He's like, "Oh, it's the ACL. It's the best part." I'm like, I don't want to eat that.
No. What do you think the best cut of a human is?
That tastes the best?
Yeah. What part of us tastes the best?
I would say your ass because it's fucking juicy. Not mine though. My ass would be crying. It'd be
You'd have a gamey ass.
Yeah, I'd have a gamey ass.
Yeah, your ass would be.
It would be hard to cut. You ever get
Yeah.
a piece of chicken that you're just unlucky about it, and it's like, what is this shit?
Yeah, you know what's weird when you cut in the chicken and it has like that weird like line in it, like a
vein.
Ugh.
Yeah, and you're like, is this the artery?
That's why I don't like to eat chicken wings anymore.
Squeeze.
I used to be.
Squeeze.
Excuse me?
You don't eat chicken wings?
Excuse? No, I don't eat chicken wings anymore because I hate the way the tendons end up in between my teeth, and then they stay there for a long time, and I try to get them out, and I can't, and then I'm picking at my teeth, and then I start to lose my fucking mind because there's a fucking chicken's Achilles tendon in my fucking bicuspid.
Your what?
Your bicuspid.
What is that? Those are bicuspids?
Right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Your teeth have terms for them.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, fuck teeth. I hate them.
No, but my ass would probably be like like calamari. It would just be like
calamari's good.
Well, I'm just saying if you didn't dip it in breading or whatever
okay.
the fuck.
All right.
It would just be like a whack thing. But yeah, I don't know.
Maybe like the under part of my arm maybe would be tasty. They could eat that. Greek people could eat that.
I would have a pretty good calf. Like my calf muscle is seems like it would be like, you could like
do you want to eat hard stuff though? You want to eat soft stuff.
No,
That's what veal is.
It's only hard when I flex it, but when it's not, it feels like a nice boob. It feels like a C cup. It feels like a fucking. You put a nipple on that thing, and I'll start sucking on my calf.
Yeah, I would suck calves if they had nipples on them.
Anything that's got nipples on it, I would suck it besides animals.
Yes.
Okay,
Besides
so that's how we got here to the coronavirus, all right? So we're not going to suck any animals over there in Wuhan. They were sucking animals, and now we're staying inside. So
I still can't get over that. Like, it's just this guy ate a bat, and now the whole world stops.
Do you know how easy it is to not eat a bat in a soup? Bats don't even fit in a bowl. That's how you know.
It reminds me of that Always Sunny episode when they eat Frank's meat. Do you know that one?
Yes.
And they go to like that Asian market and they're just like, they don't have monkey here. They're like, we got monkey. Like he probably just wanted to eat like an exotic weird like thing, and that's what happened.
Dude, have you ever seen like Japanese mukbangs?
Yeah, and they're always a small woman. She eats like a slug or some shit.
No, dude, she'll eat like an entire blue whale or something.
Yeah.
Or she'll eat something that's a lot. Like she's eating like a squid, but the arm in the front's just like the whole time. One time, I saw this like fucking 80-pound Asian woman. She's got chopsticks, doesn't use them, right? She picks up this fucking thing that looks like a giant whale dick, bites into it, and then it squirts all over her.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. It was like...
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. But she was like, oh.
Yeah, it was like she bit into a whoopee cushion that was filled with cum. Dude,
Yo, think about how much cum it would take to fill up a whoopee cushion.
years.
Years.
Not years.
No, you need pressure just to get in there, so you have to even just hope that you have enough pressure in your ding dong to get that going.
To build it?
Yeah.
Well, you can't open it up. That's just not gonna happen.
You know what was weird? How like a feat of strength was to be able to blow like one of those hot water bottles up.
What the fuck?
Remember like those leather water bottles? They would like heat
leather?
Not leather, but like rubber.
Why would they heat water bottles?
And the people would be like, you have to look this up. Look it up. Look up. Man blows up hot water rubber thing.
Hot water bottle with nose.
Is it made of rubber? It's like a bag. It's
what
weird.
What the fuck is this, dude? I go on YouTube, I type that in. The thing that's recommended is 10 real circus acts that shocked the world. And it's a picture of a guy with 3 eyes, 2 nose, 2 teeth, 1 mouth. What the fuck is that?
I love that you could join the circus, whether it's either you're really talented or you're disgusting. One or the other. That's it.
Oh, I see this thing.
Yeah, and it was like a feat of strength if you could blow it up and make it explode in like the 1930s.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But they also played with like they would kick around a piece of ice and think it was soccer.
Have you noticed that?
The fuck am I talking about?
Have you noticed like everyone from Tiger King is just doing like every podcast in the world?
Yeah, we should. I'm gonna reach out to Jeff Lowe.
Dude, we could easily get Jeff Lowe on the show. Jeff Lowe, come on the show.
I'm gonna call Jeff Lowe on the morning meeting, which, by the way, I'm doing from my apartment every morning, Monday to Friday, on Patreon. So go subscribe, patreon.com/thebasementyard. Every morning we do like a mini podcast there. But I'm gonna try and call Jeff Lowe, and I'm gonna see what the deal is. I want to know. See, I don't even want to know any Tiger stuff. I just want to know if he gets that much pussy.
Oh, he gets pussy.
I mean,
it's well documented. This guy puts tigers on a bus and fucks.
Yeah, but he's got a bandana under a hat.
Yeah. He's got the Hulk Hogan bandana and a hat and Affliction t-shirts that nobody even wears anymore.
Yeah, this guy would have been cool 20 years ago, but it's 20 years and now it's today. So I don't know if this is all true.
Did you have an Ed Hardy shirt? Did you have an Ed Hardy shirt?
No.
Don't
never.
fucking lie to me, bro.
I never did, but I did have this like shirt that did have like a fucking bedazzled tiger on it. It wasn't bedazzled.
Oh my god.
It wasn't bedazzled, but there was some shiny, glittery substance.
And you wore it outside. You actually wore it and thought it was cool?
I didn't buy it, and I don't know where it came from. I like found it, and I was like, this is sick. And I put it on, and then guess what? It wasn't fucking sick at all. It was fucking trash, dude.
There's no worse feeling than buying clothes and then being like, why the fuck did I buy this?
Dude,
it's the worst. It's the worst fucking feeling in the world to buy clothes and be like, what in my mind told me that I wanted this?
Dude, I literally since I've been in this apartment, I did it when I lived here, right? So within the last 2 years, I was on Instagram scrolling, and there was a pair of pants, right?
You got Instapant.
I got Instapanted, okay? Because I was like, these look cool. I'm just going to buy them. There wasn't even a model wearing them. They were just the pants. So I was like, these are great. Dude, I bought them. I swear to God, I opened it up, and I'm like, what have I done? God forgive me. Just to give you an idea.
Okay.
They were like corduroy, sort of, right? And they had a strap that was orange. What color was 90% of the pants? Baby fucking blue. I bought baby blue corduroy pants that had an orange strap, opened them up, and was like, what was I...
It's just weird that at one point you were like, oh man, this is cool.
Dude.
And it took 3 days for you to realize this isn't cool.
Dude, as soon as I opened them, I'm like, who do I think I am that I could pull this off?
Oh my God.
I just started pulling off jeans. I can't jump to baby blue and orange pants.
How many
Corduroys?
How many pairs of jeans do you have?
I have.
And also
That I wear?
And
'Cause
also
I don't wear all of them.
Also, how many times can you wear a pair of jeans before you have to wash them?
If you get nothing on them, right?
Why wash them?
I would say 3 or 4.
I left my fucking favorite pair of pants in Austin, and I haven't gotten over it.
See, and I saw them, right? I didn't know if they were yours though, because everyone was still packing up their shit.
You saw them and just left them there?
I packed my shit up first, so I saw a pair of pants. So I was like, I don't know whose stuff that is, so I'm just whatever. So I didn't know.
They had a chance. They had a chance to make it back.
Wait, what'd they look like? What'd they look like? Oh no, these were jeans, like regular denim.
Oh no.
Did you forget another pair of jeans there or no?
Yeah.
So maybe that was We just leave all your stuff in Austin?
You know how I am, dude. I leave shit everywhere. I have like 2 outfits at your house. I have like 2 outfits at like random people's houses I don't even know.
Yeah, you do. You leave your stuff everywhere. You're a forgetful boy.
The other thing too I wanted to say, Corona related, I have to sneak out at night because I like to like sneak out late at night, and there's a 24-hour spot over here that has
there?
Yeah. Eli's Deli.
Oh, the deli, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, let me go here and just get some like toilet paper and stuff. And I went live on Instagram, and I can't stand people being like, "Oh, dude, you should be inside." Like, "Oh, like go inside like this." At one point, I just kind of broke. I was like, "Yo, unless you're gonna come here and wipe my fucking asshole for me, don't tell me not to go out and get toilet paper." Why? It's just like, dude, I have to go outside to get toilet paper.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's ways to social distance without going outside. But like, there are other countries.
That's why I go late. Nobody's out.
There's other countries where like they can't go outside, so maybe they're confused by that. But even me, like I have been running, and the only time that I go outside is when I go to my car to drive here to work, and then I drive my car back to my mom's. But then I go running on the street, and I'm not running in a pack like a bunch of fucking wolves. I'm just running on the street, and I'm staying away from people, and I'm not like whatever. But people were just like, I like posted on my story when because I did a long run that was like 6.5 miles, and I got 3 miles in, and I ended up at some park. So I took a picture of the park.
Right.
And there were a bunch of people in my DMs like, "Oh, dude, if you're not going to stay inside, then don't post about it because you're going to influence people." And I was like, you know what? Fine. Because this is like whatever. And I actually made it a point to tell people like, dude, I'm not talking to people. I haven't seen any of my friends. No. The only people that I have seen are the people that have seen me.
Yeah.
Like they're not seeing other people.
I saw Pete and Ralph for like 2 seconds. From a distance.
I'm not seeing I saw Pete once. Well, in the beginning when we were doing the workouts in the park, but then I stopped seeing him. So I haven't seen them at all. But I haven't seen you. I haven't seen anybody. So everyone's just like whatever. So now I'm just like fuck it. I'm gonna do my runs. I'm not gonna like whatever post anything or whatever. So I was like, let me just not. But people are freaking out. But I mean, for good, I would rather that than no one say anything because at least people are like holding each other accountable in a way. It's just annoying because I know I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't go outside, and I need fucking toilet paper. Why is everyone fucking yelling at me?
Yeah. Why is everyone yelling at me?
Everyone's screaming and yelling. I don't like it.
Screaming and yelling.
Speaking of Tiger King, didn't you have something you want to talk about, like animals or some shit?
Oh, yeah. I will get to that. But I wanted to... Actually, you know what? Fine. I've been watching a lot of animal shit.
Yeah.
Right?
And what have been like your top 3 like quarantine like go-tos like watching wise?
On Netflix?
Anything.
So, you're not going to like this.
Okay.
But I have suddenly enjoyed watching Jeopardy a lot.
Okay. All right.
Not that I'm great at it.
I hate that you're using this quarantine to be smart. Like, come on, dude.
But it's like
I'm reading books, watching Jeopardy. Next episode, you're gonna have fucking glasses on. Watch.
You have glasses on.
Yeah, but I need them because my eyes are stupid.
My eyes are dumb too.
Yeah,
I got dumb eyes.
You do have dumb eyes.
No, but I don't know. I just like watching Jeopardy, so I've been watching Jeopardy. But they only have these 3 episodes where it's the same fucking person who's like winning all the days.
Oh, okay.
Like, remember when that dude Ken went on like a fucking 50-day streak or whatever?
Was that like the weirdo, like the coffee house weirdo or whatever that guy's name was? Did he have a beard?
I don't know.
Oh, there was one guy that had a beard who was like super like introverted and weird.
Dude, they all are, because at the end of so I've noticed, right? At the end of the first round of Jeopardy, they do interviews of the contestants, and it's just wild, dude. These people are like, yeah, so I like to paint my cat on top of my cat. I just give her a new coat every week. And you're like, what? This one lady says she collects nail polish. I'm like, get this fucking freak out of here. They just collect all weird shit. Why do weird people collect stuff?
Weird people love to collect things. I think anyone that collects things, don't get mad at me, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
Collecting anything is weird.
Yeah. Do you know what Keith did one time? He collected the tops of cans. You know, like the thing that like opens.
Yeah, the pull tab.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
There was one person I knew who like. Remember when like those state coins came out?
Yes.
He like went and called all these banks to like go and get like every state when they would come out, and then like when like the Sacagawea came out.
Yeah.
He like went and got those. Now nobody gives a shit about those things.
Yeah.
And then wasn't there another person on the golden coin? Not her. There was a man on there.
On the golden coin. Wasn't that Harriet Tubman? Or am I bugging?
Might have been Harriet Tubman. I called her a man. She has man in her last name, at least.
I guess you could make that correlation.
Harriet Tubman. See, this is what I think about too. Like, you know how like this is what I think about too. Like, people's last names have a genesis, right? So it's like, you know, shoemaker, somebody made shoes.
Definitely made shoes.
Smith usually probably comes from blacksmith, and they just cut it down to Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Tubman built tubs.
Built tubs or enjoyed a tub, because then I would be a tub man. I've been taking tubs like you would not believe.
Oh yeah. That's another thing too.
I've been taking major tubs.
I've had a really love-hate with you over this quarantine. I would never say I hate you, but I'm
very hateable right now. I'm very aware of that.
Yeah, but you're kind of winning the quarantine. So it's like I don't really feel like I'm winning it. Like I'm having a good time, like putting my apartment together and shit, and like that's really cool. But like I haven't really picked up any other hobbies that involve being like intellectual or cultured.
Right.
So I hate you a little bit because you're a cultured freak now, and all you do is drink wine in tubs and read books and fucking. You tell me something about some fucking club you started, and I just couldn't hear it, and I was like, I can't hear this anymore. I gotta go do something productive. And then I sat on the couch for 5 hours. I took a nap the other day and woke up. Had no idea what time it is. I've lost all track of time, days. I don't even know what month it is. Like, today's Easter, only reason why I know it's Sunday. And I still almost thought it was Monday.
Yeah, I've been doing the same thing. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what fucking whatever. All the days are blending together. I'm really trying to, like, the only thing that keeps me from losing my mind is, like, in the beginning of the quarantine, I started to just feel like the days were just passing. And I was like, dude, I feel like I'm wasting months of my life. Like, you know how, like, they say, like, every cigarette you lose a day of your life or whatever the fuck. Yeah. Like, I feel like because of the quarantine, like, we're locked inside, and it's like a very pessimistic way of looking at it is like, dude, I'm just like I'm being robbed of 4 or 5 months of my life. So I was like, I need to just be super busy and just, I don't know.
Well, that's not gonna keep you from going banana fruitcake over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
so I've been taking tubs, man. Just I love a good tub.
Hey, you're a tub man.
I'm a tub man. I'm
Yeah,
Joey Tubman.
But even with these things, it's like it's crazy to think about that we could still be productive during these times, which is thank God. Like we can still do the show and everything. But like I'm really starting to see it now. Like motherfuckers have no jobs.
You're starting to see it. The fucking unemployment rate is like 10x
like,
what it was.
I know, but like the couple times, yeah, it's ridiculous. But like even like the couple times that I've gone out and it's like close. Everything is fucking closed.
Yeah.
Like,
It's rough, man.
And then they closed all the New York City schools.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen though. That one's not shocking. I mean, it's April, so there's 2 months of school left, and like we're not, you know.
Do you graduate?
I don't know. That's a good
Like,
question. I think so
because
you're
they
doing
probably
online schooling.
They probably make them go to online school.
Yeah, so that's probably why like
That's
you're able to
fucking
graduate.
trash. Imagine how unlucky you were to be born where this year is your senior year anywhere.
Yeah, like
Fucking sucks.
You already said goodbye to your friends in high school.
It's done.
As we go on,
We'll remember all the times we had together. Hey, what do you want to call yourself? I don't know, Vitamin C?
yeah, like what the fuck kind of name is that, lady? Vitamin C. Did she make any other song?
Is that song about graduating or fucking killing yourself?
Yeah, actually. Vitamin C.
I think that song's about fucking killing yourself.
I typed in vitamin C. I'm getting vinegar and fruit. What the fuck is this?
Vitamin C featuring apple cider vinegar.
Money what song is that?
Graduation song, I think it's called.
No, I know, but I typed in vitamin C. Me, myself, and I.
As we go on.
But like she's got other songs.
Remember.
Damn, this bitch is 47.
She wasn't even in high school.
No, she's 47 now. What year was that? That was 99, dog.
She was still out of high school.
You're well out of high school, dude.
Fucking quadruple senior.
Yeah. She has a song from a 2001 album called Sex Has Come Between Us. What does that even mean? Vitamin C? Mrs. C. What does it mean?
One minute you're graduating high school and now sex is coming between you?
And then she has a song called Busted. And then she has another song called I Guess I'm Just Screwed. Does this lady have any good memories?
Who's naming these songs? A fucking 75-year-old man?
Who's naming her? Clearly,
Yeah,
there's
sure.
someone who's in charge of names. This isn't good over here.
At some point, somebody said to her, I want to be Vitamin C.
Oh, also Vitamin C on the same album as Graduation Song has a song called Unhappy Anniversary. What the fuck?
Pick an age group. She's like, let's just make an album for every age demographic there is. Song on there like the arthritis song? Like, what the fuck?
Not That Kind of Girl, Turn Me On, Vacation. I don't know. Bitch is crazy. Anyway, yeah. So I
hate how diseases have weird names, like Hodgkin's,
I mean, I'm sure that's just a dude's name.
mesothelioma.
That one I don't get. That one sounds like a faraway land where
And
like,
what? Yeah, like it's like like last summer I went to mesothelioma,
and
I'm
I'm
like,
damn, did you see
whoa!
elves? Yeah. Did you see elves and unicorns at mesothelioma? Like the fuck is that, dude? Narnia? It's like some wish is like,
dude, I've been dying to go there.
I've been dying to see mesothelioma, but the fucking movie tickets are insane right now.
And why is like mesothelioma like like you could sue anybody if you have it for some reason? Every commercial I see is just like, if you have mesothelioma, like you can fucking sue. I'm just like, who are we suing?
Yeah, it's like, yo, do I want it at this point? Like, what is this?
It's just like, yo, it's like, yeah, we're gonna sue somebody because of mesothelioma and asbestos. Do you say asbestos or asbestos?
Asbestos.
Asbestos.
It's a stupid name.
It's a stupid name for something that kills so many.
Yeah, you're making us sound like we all have a lisp. Asbestos.
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 And then also asbestos sounds like something that could be kind of good. Like I'll have the asbestos. You know what
Oh
I'm
my
saying?
god, yes. I'll have the chicken parm. Also, can I get a side of asbestos?
Yeah, you know, and it's like, listen, I don't even know. I honestly don't know what asbestos is. I think it's like stuff in your wall. Is it insulation?
So it's illegal now, but people used to do it because it needs to be an insane temperature in order to burn or to like melt or whatever. So it would like help insulate the foundation of houses. But
how do people get sick from it? They eat it?
no, because so when we redid our basement, there was asbestos in our floor, and as long as it's not kicked up, you can't breathe it in. Once it gets into your lungs, that's when it can cause cancer. So if it's just there, you have to wet it so that it can't move. So you have to like soak the asbestos so that it becomes like a muddy sort of substance.
I would have got the fuck out of there.
Oh, I wasn't there for that.
Yeah, fuck that. I'll pay somebody to catch asbestos. I don't even know, what do you even catch?
I don't know. You gotta like, I don't know. But anyway,
Mesothelioma, I think they're linked.
I don't know, man. I might have to call fucking Salino and Barnes.
Yeah. Hey, what can I help you with? Mesothelioma. All right, we got a case. Here we go.
Oh, this is a layup.
Let's get
we
paid.
got another Messi.
Oh no, you're gonna die. But let's get you paid first.
But your kids are gonna get some dollars. Who'll pay you first? No,
Animals.
But, no. I wanted to talk about asbestos. Did you know? So you've seen Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, I've grazed through it.
The scene where Dorothy falls asleep in the poppies on her way to Oz. And they all and she falls asleep, and they're all kind of there. Oh no, they all fall asleep, right? So the lion goes down, Tin Man, whatever. In that scene, for them to wake up, Galinda shows up with her wand, goes like this, and it starts snowing, and that's what wakes them up, right? The snow in that scene is asbestos.
No way.
Yes, it is. That's a fun little fact about Wizard of Oz. The snow in that scene is all asbestos.
Jesus. 2
of those people died of cancer, but when they were like much older. But they died from cancer, and it could have been from that. It could have not been. Who the fuck knows? But the snow in that scene is all asbestos.
And didn't they say like one of like the little people hung themselves during that movie? Like it really looks like it.
It does,
but he didn't.
From what I read, that's not true. But there was a lot of other fucked up shit about Wizard of Oz. Yo, I went down a fucking rabbit hole one day of Wizard of Oz shit. If you want to go there, we can go there, cuz.
I'm telling you, dude. I think somebody killed themselves on there and they covered it up. Because somebody is swanging.
Well,
they
pretty much killed Judy Garland.
Yeah.
Because she was like 14 or some shit when she did that movie, right? They would give her sleeping pills to go to sleep after working her for like 15 hours. Give her sleeping pills so that she would sleep. Then give her pills so she could be up for a long time. Eventually, this woman, obviously, developed a fucking drug problem and was addicted to God knows what. Ended up dying from that early. And when she died, dude, she was like, how old was Judy Garland when she died? Judy Garland, Jesus, she was 4'11".
Spinner.
She was like 47, and she looked 1,000.
Yeah.
She did not look good at all, dude. And this was a beautiful woman.
Do you like black and white Wizard of Oz, or you like the color? You gotta go.
Oh, give me fucking black and white. Get the fuck out of here. It's also like sepia tone, kind of. Yeah, also, so the director of that movie, which there were many, because many of them walked off the set because they were just like, it was crazy. The director, in a scene once, Judy Garland couldn't stop laughing, so the director pulled her aside and slapped her in front of everyone.
No.
Slapped the shit out of her.
And she was like 14?
Yes. How old was she when she did that? How old was Judy Garland during Wizard of Oz? 16.
So this guy took a
Bitch slapped a 16-year-old.
took her off to the side in front of the entire cast and crew and slapped Judy Garland in the face during The Wizard of Oz.
Yep. And everyone was like, all right, back to work.
That just shows you how far we've come as people.
I'll tell you what. You know what it was? It was the Times.
It
was the Times.
Also, they had asbestos snow.
And that's the craziest part. They knew at that point that it was dangerous. Like, they knew in 1930.
Oh, my God. Wait, what year was The Wizard of Oz?
I don't know. I'm looking that up. Wizard of... What the fuck? It was released in 1939.
Okay, so this is like right around World War II.
Dude, and also they were the director of the movie, Victor Fleming. He fought for Somewhere Over the Rainbow to be in the film because everyone else wanted to cut it, and he's like, "I'll fucking walk off right now if we don't put it in," and that's the only reason why it's in. Also, the fucking bitch who was the Wicked Witch, that paint that they have on her isn't ordinary paint. And in one of the scenes, there was like some fire or whatever, and she like caught fire and she had major burns on her bodies from the paint.
How the fuck do you know all these weird Wizard of Oz facts? Yo, this movie sounds like a fucking nightmare to work
It was, dude. It was insane. I'll tell you right now.
I wish they made a Netflix series about like the truth about Wizard of Oz. I would watch the shit out of that.
Dude, it's incredible. Also, the famous ruby slippers from that, right? Like,
dude, you just got bars.
I got bars. The famous ruby slippers from that thing, some guy who was like, didn't have like a crazy position, what is the director, blah, blah, blah. He was like the lighting guy or something, to my knowledge. He ended up being able to take those shoes, and they're worth millions now.
He just has them?
I think so.
He's got to be old. We could get those.
You want more facts? Now I'm on the site, and I remember these now. Toto, the dog, made more money than the fucking Munchkins.
I mean, I see that.
Hey.
Toto's kind of a big deal. Munchkins, you know, one of them was hanging in the back, you know?
Yeah. Dude. This shit is crazy. Wait,
Toto.
where is it? It was like Wizard of Oz weird facts or something? Not so wonderful.
Not so wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I need like two more.
Yeah, so Margaret Hamilton was her name. She was like 4'10". She played the Wicked Witch. She had fucking burns from her makeup.
The Wicked Witch of the West, bro.
Yeah, I love that video.
I love that fucking video.
She comes down in a bubble, dog.
Thank you. The Wicked Witch of the West, bro.
There was something in here about, like, Victor Fleming slapped Judy Garland in order to finish a shot. Today it would have been considered abuse and grounds for immediate dismissal, but 76 years ago, slapping your star across the face was not only condoned, it actually produced results. When Judy Garland couldn't get her giggles under control, when the Cowardly Lion made his big entrance, director Victor Fleming didn't have time to play games. He took Garland aside, whacked her on the cheek, and then ordered her to go in there and work. Fire. Imagine slapping the star.
That would be like if I was laughing too much on the show and you took me off camera, slapped me, and made me sit back down and do the rest of the show.
Go in there and work.
Go in there and work. I'm just
dumb
like,
bitch.
This is condoned. It's
this
fine.
Is condoned.
It's fine. It's fine because it's condoned.
It's going to work. I swear to God. All right. So before we transition into a different topic that I want to get to, let's get to the sponsors here. The first one for all you people who are doing online shopping because you can't go anywhere else. This one is where you want to go. We have Honey, which is a free online shopping tool that saves you money. Okay, so when you're shopping online, you go to Amazon, you go to Target, Best Buy, Sephora, wherever you want to go. When you have the Honey extension or whatever the fuck it's called,
widget,
the widget or whatever, it'll automatically find coupons or anything that's available to lower the price and automatically apply it to your cart. So you're saving money. Okay. I've used it numerous times for numerous things and saved money on numerous items. Okay. Numerous. But yeah, it's also free. So I don't know why anyone wouldn't have this sort of widget on your, or extension, whatever the hell it's called, on your thing, on your Chrome or whatever the hell. But yeah, it's saved over 18 million members, over $2 billion in savings. So clearly people are saving money doing this. It's not bullshit, okay? Again, it's free and it installs in literally seconds. Plus it's backed by PayPal, so you know it's good. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/basement. That is joinhoney.com/basement, okay? You might as well save money if you're going to do some online shopping, which we know you're doing because everyone's bored and we're spending money. All right, next we have Indochino. Indochino helps you create a suit made for you, measured for your body, fitted to your personality, customized for your style, okay? Down to the fucking everything. You get the fabric, lining, lapel, shape, and more. You could even create your own monogram. It's basically like you get a custom suit. Getting a custom suit is more affordable than you might expect, including all the customization. Indochino suits start at just $3.99, and shipping is free, that is ridiculous. And you can they have 50 showrooms across North America. But yeah, Indochino, great company. You want a custom suit? You know, you don't want to just go to the store and get a suit because I think it's a racket. You go to any other store, you get a suit, and they, on purpose, make it not fit perfect, so you have to come back and pay for it to get tailored. It's a whole racket, okay? It's a conspiracy. But Indochino, they do the whole thing for you. As a special extra for your one-of-a-kind suit, enter Basement at checkout for $30 off your next suit. Minimum purchase applies. That's Indochino.com, and the promo code is Basement for $30 off. Lastly here, we have Native. If you're going to get clean, you're going to stay clean during the quarantine, you're going to want to do it with deodorant and soaps that are free of bad shit. Okay? We got vegan deodorant here. All right? It's never been tested on animals. None of this stuff. I have the soap. I have the deodorant. I smell good, and I know I'm not putting bad things on my body or in my body. Okay? And they have scents like lavender and rose, which is my soap. Then the coconut and vanilla, which is my deodorant. And then now they even have toothpaste. Okay, they're relaunching their line of toothpaste. Most natural toothpastes feel like natural toothpastes during brushing. They're gritty. There's little to no foaming. But this one is different. Okay, they have 2 minty flavors. And they have a natural toothbrush. They can do it all. Okay, toothpaste. I'm sorry. They can do it all here. So for 20% off of your first purchase, visit nativedeodorant.com/basement. That is nativedeodorant.com/basement for 20% off. You can just change the way your bathroom looks. Toothpaste, soap, deodorant. Get in there. Buy all this natural stuff. You know you're doing something good here. Okay. So 20% off your first purchase. nativedeodorant.com/basement. All right. There we go.
I feel bad for you. You don't get to take a pee-pee break.
I don't have to peep.
You don't have to peep?
I don't have to
ever?
peep. I peep.
I drink water a lot during the show, so then I have to pee-pee.
The way you just said I have to pee-pee.
Animal stuff.
No. Fuck the animals for now.
I keep trying to get... fuck animals.
No, all right. So, no. We're going to get to... So, yesterday, I posted on my story an excerpt from this book I'm reading, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's called The Psychopath Test. And it's basically...
Which you pass. No,
I don't.
You took it?
Well, I'm in the middle of the book, so I don't really know if this is like the end-all be-all kind of thing. But at a certain point, they had a list of 21 questions that if they all applied to you, then you were considered a psychopath, or if like a majority of them applied to you. But in this book, man, the excerpt, I'm going to read it again, right? And there's a follow-up that I didn't post. But basically, so the idea of psychopaths was foreign to many people back in the day before they was, there's a deep dive into mental health and psychology and all this stuff. So a lot of these psychiatrists would perform these weird sort of study groups or some shit, these experiments with people, with psychopaths, with schizophrenics and shit, just to try and understand it a little more, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So in this one particular instance, this guy got a grant. He was Canadian, so the government allowed him to do this. He got us a room that wasn't that big, painted it green, and all these psychopaths and schizophrenics had him stripped naked, right? And now they're...
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. That's actually different. So that actually happened. But before that, there was a different guy who I forget his name. It's Benjamin. He would do naked, like, psychoanalysts with these groups of people.
So he would get a bunch of crazy people and make them get naked and study them?
They weren't necessarily all crazy. Some of them were like psychopaths.
Normies?
But some of them were just like hippies who were like free spirits and wanted to try this like weird thing.
Okay.
So one of the things though, right? So this is the excerpt. Bindram's most divisive idea was that he termed crotch eyeballing. He'd instruct a participant to sit in the center of the circle with legs in the air. Then he'd command the others to stare at that person's genitals and anus, sometimes for hours, while he sporadically yelled, "This is where it's at! This is where we are so damned negatively conditioned."
I like this is where it's at, because that's kind of cool.
Look at that. Dude, imagine staring at someone else's dick and asshole.
This is
for
where it's
hours. This
Yeah.
is it.
This is it right here.
The pinnacle. The epicenter of love is in that deep ass.
Look at his ass. This is where it's at. This guy was a sick freak.
Then the follow-up is, quote, "Tell Katie what things happen in your crotch," Bindram ordered her. Katie was Lorna's vagina. "Say, Katie, this is where I shit, fuck, piss, and masturbate." And then there was an embarrassed silence. And then, quote, "I think Katie already knows that," Lorna eventually replied.
Woo!
She's like, "Bitch, I know my pussy."
I know about that whack-ass dick, is what she's trying to say.
That's crazy, dude. That guy, that's a wild thing.
I would do it.
But he believed that when someone's naked, they...
Most vulnerable?
Yeah, and there's less of like, I don't know. He's like, it just, he thought it like would expedite opening up completely.
Yeah.
And it's a wild book so far. It's like a deep dive into the, cause so the author, this guy, John Ronson, Greg kind of, referred me to this guy, but he,
oh, what a surprise.
He does these like journalistic dives into certain industries or whatever that are like sort of niche. And this one, he's just like kind of dives into like basically the history of psychopaths and psychology and all this shit. So it's like you're reading about these extremely weird experiments to try and understand why psychopaths tick, like how they tick.
But to like make a guy get naked and like put his legs up and scream at his balls and ass, a little gay, isn't it? That's
mega gay. And also weird.
Yeah, you're supposed to be the doctor. Why are you doing that? The schizophrenic's supposed to do that on his own.
What kind of person thinks that...
Then you name his balls an asshole?
Yeah. What kind of person thinks that let's form a circle, put someone in the middle with their legs in the air, stare at their genitals for fucking hours.
And then let's scream at his balls.
And then what's going to come of that?
I could just imagine someone screaming at my balls right now.
That sounds great. It sounds really good. Spoiler alert, by the way.
Yeah, check out Wednesday, new Santagato Studios video where we scream at each other's balls.
That'd be hilarious. Spoiler alert. So, like the other thing I was talking about, where a guy painted a room green, and then he had schizophrenic psychopaths in this room for sometimes 11 days, right? And they would do weird stuff. They would encourage them to claw at the walls and scream and do whatever, right? And just be, I don't even know. Very animalistic shit.
Be schizo.
Be schizo in a way. And they would feed them through like straws in the wall. Like it was weird. It was weird.
It's like Tiger King for humans.
Basically, yeah. No, it's way worse. But
I'm never going to financially recover from this.
Yo, that guy says that the first thing. There's someone with no arm and like down the street, and you're like, "This is gonna fuck up my money." This guy, this thing that they had, right? It was interesting because like with the schizos and the psychopaths that were in there, after like at the end of the experiment, they all were seemingly more in tune with like emotion and like because that's one of the things. If you're a psychopath, like you don't really have, you can't read human emotion, and it's like this weird whatever. But they seemed more in tune with it, and they were more understanding. They were helping each other, blah blah blah. And then the study came out years later, and it was like psychopaths who have like raped kids or killed people or done these horrible things, they're 60% of them are likely to reoffend when they get out. Mm-hmm. Right, so to commit another crime. In that specific group that this dude was doing with the green walls, 80%.
No.
And they yeah. When you feed them with straws through the walls, guy. All right. But yo, when they interviewed one of the guys, right, who was like a psycho who like killed a person or whatever.
Okay.
After he got out, he was like, yeah, actually the group, if anything, like kind of helped me mask my psychosis. I was able to act more like a person, and I knew what would blah blah blah. So it like helped. It was like school for psychos.
Oh yeah,
and it made them worse.
I look at it like this though too. It's like if those people are already like criminal minded, like some of them are like past offenders or whatever, and like they're in that thing, you got to think that they're gonna get some kind of criminal education there.
Well, yeah, they just being around that. I think you just kind of feed off of everyone's energy. Like this kind of behavior is rewarded. This isn't. So this is how I can mask my shit.
I would never ever sign up for any kind of weird focus group. I hate people that are like that. It's like, yo, I'll do it. I'm like, no, why? Also,
like those groups where it's like you get to just test things.
Yeah.
I want the final version. Yeah. I don't want to test 8 different types of Coca-Cola. Just give me the one you guys land on.
White people love trying stuff.
Oh my God, that's why they flock to Costco.
Yeah, I know. They love to try. They love trying.
It's always this. It's always a hand on the face and a point. Like, I think I'll have that. Yeah.
And then the other thing, I hate to keep going back to Tiger King, but it's just one of those things. That one normal girl who was like, yeah, I'll try and like, I'll get fake titties and like be like Baghdad's like bitch or something. It's like, yo, what are we doing here?
Yeah. I mean, none of them are normal. That show's just, it's a lot of elements. That's what
happened to normal people? Where are they?
They exist. They're just not fun
I don't
to
know
watch.
any. I don't know any. I don't know one normal person. I wish I knew one person who was just normal.
Why am I not normal?
Oh, you're a fucking maniac. Guy over here fucking reading books, tubbing, fucking.
If anything, I'm more normal. I'm living my life like I just got out of a divorce.
No.
And the kids moved out to college.
Yeah.
I'm having wine in the fucking tub. I'm reading, running.
Yeah, but it's like, it's the ins and outs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been a YouTuber.
Oof.
Yeah. Don't run from it. Don't run from it.
That's what I am. I'm one of those.
So it's like, you're going to be a little bit crazy. Because you got to create content all the time. That's what drives people crazy. People don't understand trying to create content all the time. It can make you go a little crazy.
I also think just talking to how many, for years, I talked to a camera.
Yeah, by yourself.
That is kind of nuts.
That already makes you crazy.
Yeah, it does, I think.
Because you enjoy it too, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You know how many people go throughout their day, not the thought to even talking to a camera doesn't even come into their mind? That's the first thing on your mind almost every day. It's like, I have to talk into a camera today by myself. You maniac. And then you're out here doing other shit too. Why don't you tell these people what else you're doing? Out here running around all over the streets. And then you're going out here fucking starting clubs and shit.
Not starting a club.
You're getting progressively whiter throughout this quarantine.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a white bitch now, dude.
White Joe.
Yeah, I haven't drank. I'll say this. I haven't had White Claws. I had one White Claw this entire quarantine.
This entire world.
This entire world.
This entire world. I've had one.
In this entire world.
This is the world now. This is quarantine world.
Yeah, it is. But I've only had one, so I'm less white in that department, but I'm more white pretty much everywhere else.
Yeah, you're grown in white.
Dude, I'm watching. I literally. This was my day the other day. I woke up. I read for a little over an hour. Then I worked.
Gross.
Came home. Then I ran. Right, I went for a nice run. Then I came home, took a bath with a glass of red wine that turned into a bottle of red wine.
Sounds about right.
And then I watched Jeopardy. Who am I?
And the other thing is, fully enjoyed every part of that day.
Oh, saying it back, now I'm hard.
Yeah.
It was a great day.
You wish you were doing one of those right now.
Believe it or not, I wish I was reading that book.
Yeah, see what this is? This is everything's changing. Everything's changing.
Right.
No, also, you've been kind of like very inspirational on the internet, and you've been tweeting a lot more. I will thank God for a couple of things that have happened during this corona thing. I know it's a terrible thing. People are dying. People get sick. I understand. People are losing their jobs. But Instagram live battles have been very cool if you like music.
Yeah, when they had RZA in premiere yesterday.
Two of my favorite producers of all time got to see that. Tory Lanez's quarantine show.
Hilarious.
Okay?
That dude's going to sell way more records just because of that.
100%. He dropped an album the other day, and it's actually pretty good. 3, Joe's tweeting, and they're fucking deep. They're deep, and then he's listening to more music. You're getting sentimental with some of your music, too. I know you've cried during this quarantine at least once.
No, I haven't.
You haven't cried yet during this quarantine?
No.
Oh, dude, I got you beat in that category. I cry at everything, though.
I haven't been tweeting that much. Yesterday I was tweeting about the albums because the thing was like 4 albums, no skips was trending. So I did
What 4 albums did you do? Get Rich, yes.
Get Rich or Die.
Coloring Book has a skip or 2 on it.
Not really. I like that album.
Let me see. I like that album a lot, too. I love that album.
Get Rich or Die Trying, Hotel California, that's my favorite album, and then My Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's hard for me to come up with off the top of my head the albums. I just know that when that Coloring Book, I remember when it came out, I would listen to the entire thing multiple times. Like I would put it on and not skip anything.
Hell yeah.
Maybe there are some songs on it that I don't prefer as much as the rest of the album, but like I still wouldn't skip them. I would just listen to them.
Are you acid rap or Coloring Book?
I'm Coloring Book.
I feel like that's where it comes down to.
I never got into acid rap. Like I missed that whole thing. Like it's a good fucking mixtape, but
like shit with him and like Donnie Trumpet, like that old shit.
Yeah.
If I had 4, oh no, man.
See, like for me, I would if I could do this over and add mixtapes, I would take Coloring Book out.
The Drought 3.
Drought 3 is my favorite mixtape. It's not even close.
I love the Drought 3.
I think it's the best mixtape maybe of all time.
I really miss that era though, like the mixtape era where you had like Lil Wayne was dropping them and like Jadakiss was dropping them,
and it was 30 songs.
Yeah, and they were amazing.
It was great.
Lil Wayne would put one out. Oh, Drought 3, No Ceilings.
Oh my God, Lil Wayne, bro. He would drop. He literally, for anyone who didn't live through that time, or maybe you lived through that time but you weren't like into music like that yet, which is understandable. Just to give you an idea, Lil Wayne, no exaggeration, not trying to be funny, not trying to stretch the truth at all, was on every single song on the radio.
Yep.
Every single one had a Lil Wayne feature. It
Yep.
was like he did 1,000 songs that year. It was insane. He was on everything.
I feel like he doesn't get the respect he deserves at certain times, because there was the era of Wayne and it was ridiculous.
That I've never seen something like that. Like, people are seeing the Drake era and it's not even comparable.
And he
It was
signed
like, yo.
and he signed to Lil Wayne.
Yeah. And dude, it was like, dude, Lil Wayne's reign was the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. This dude was on every song. Whether how you feel about him or not, like, I loved Lil Wayne.
I love Weezy. I love Weezy.
I loved him. I fucking, ever since like Fireman and shit. Even back in the day, Bling Bling, I remember was a good song. I didn't really, like, Lil Wayne wasn't really a thing back then, but like, oh, Go DJ? That's my shit. I used to listen to that on my MP3 on the way to middle school. Cash.
Yeah, he was the man, yo. He still is, but like his music is not that great anymore because he like skates and like smokes weed too much.
Yeah. Also, Friday Night Lights, the mixtape Friday Night Lights. If that was an album, it would be J. Cole's best album. Not even close, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still a big J. Cole fan, but like, not as much as I used to be.
I'm still a J. Cole fan. I a big J. Cole fan. I think all his albums are good.
All of his albums are good. I just wish that he would let somebody else produce his album and he would just rap on it.
The only
it's
project,
a lot of work.
The only project he's ever put out that I didn't absolutely love was For Your Eyes Only, and it was like a fucking EP or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it was okay.
I didn't really like it that much. There's still good songs on it, but
when Middle Child came out, we listened to that fucking song like 700,000 times in a row.
Hell yeah,
that song's a fire flame,
bro. The fucking the come up.
You sounded like that kid outside in the fucking
goddamn
fucking
ham.
Hey, fucking
goddamn ham. The come up, fire. Warm up, ridiculous. That was also a great mixtape. Then Friday Night Lights, Sideline Story was like okay. Born Sinner was fire. Forest Hill Drive, fire. KOD is fire. These are all great albums. Like they're just good.
I enjoyed all of them thoroughly. I will say. I'll go on record.
Born Sinner's fucking good. I listen to that mad times, but big J. Cole guy.
Which one has Mr. Nice Watch on it? Born Sinner?
That's Sideline Story.
That's Sideline Story.
I didn't. Let me see. I bought that album. I actually had the physical copy of that album.
That story's crazy. How he gave his demo to Jay-Z once.
Yeah.
Then he ended up signing him later on.
Can't Get Enough. Lights Please.
Lights Please. Turn up the night.
Mr. Nice Watch. Cold World. God's Gift. Mad good song. Workout. Nobody's Perfect. Lost Ones. That's
a good album.
That's a mad good album.
Yeah.
Also, Rise and Shine. Shady. I fucking love that song.
That's a good album.
That is a good album. That is. I think it's only because like In the Morning was like out already. Lights Please is from the warm up, so that's not really like.
It carried over. He monetized it probably.
Yeah, and he had those like. I think Lost Ones was out too a while before.
Yes, but Drake, you can't take Drake's reign's pretty fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's been how many years now?
11.
Yeah, it's insane.
No signs of slowing down, really, either. Which is kind of weird.
But you know what's crazy? There's not a Drake album that I love as much as like a J. Cole album.
Yeah.
As far as it being just like for the most part good, because I feel like Drake's albums like the singles are fire, and then the filler songs like you never hear them.
Yeah, I mean he's got some fire albums, but
he does. Take Care is fucking awesome. I love Take Care.
Take Care is a great album.
And
Never Be the Same.
Never Be the Same was good too. And like I said, there's songs on
Scorpion was kind of whack.
Scorpion was super whack in my opinion.
Yeah.
The whole R&B side is trash.
Nah, there's some fucking flamers on there.
Dude.
But I feel you though. I'll tell you 3 flamers off that alone. The song with After Dark with Ty Dolla is fire.
Tell me In My Feelings.
No. But it's a great pop record.
He's got a song with Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
How many spins did that get?
Don't Matter to Me wasn't great. The song with Ty Dolla, Peak, is good, and Jaded is good. Those 3 songs are fire records.
This album has 15 fucking songs on it.
It's just too long. Even he said it was too long.
Yeah, side A is good.
Yeah.
But even then, like, Can't Take a Joke, Sandra's Rose, even Talk Up.
With Jay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, where is these songs?
Mob Ties is good.
Mob Ties, man. Nonstop's good. Survival's good. God's Plan, I'm Upset. Nice for What? Yo, Nice for What is, in my opinion, one of the greatest songs Drake's ever done.
Yeah. What?
That song is fucking amazing, dude.
That song is ridiculous.
Murder Beats.
Kills that.
I love that fucking song. But yeah, music hour.
Yeah. That's very rare. People do kind of like, they like when we talk music though, from time to time. You've been crushing Youth Lagoon.
No, I haven't. But I had
been lagooning.
I always listen to that album. I tweeted it and people didn't know what I meant. That album truly has no skips. I never skip songs on that album. But it's called The Year of Hibernation by Youth Lagoon. It's a very weird sounding thing that not everyone's going to be into, and I understand that. But
white.
Very white. But it's very, I love it. It's very good.
Yeah. If you have to like think about stuff for like a couple hours, put that album on.
To me, it's like a version of it was lo-fi before I discovered lo-fi. It was just like this very relaxing, calming music that I would listen to.
You kind of put me on the lo-fi, really.
Yo, everyone who I like have put that on around is like, oh, dude, like they love it.
I listen to lo-fi every day.
Yeah, I start my mornings with that.
Yeah.
Well, I usually like would throw it on the TV here, and I would like make my coffee and like do whatever while it's playing.
Yeah.
The Lumineers album Cleopatra is the same deal.
Come on, dude. Pack yourself a suitcase, dear.
Yeah.
That's all you.
Suitcase. So good. I just want to wear suspenders and live in the woods.
Hell yeah!
I listen to that.
And blow into a fucking jug.
Blow into a jug.
Why did everything have XXX on it?
What?
Remember in cartoons like jugs and bags? I've heard somebody say this, but why did they have XXX on all the jugs and bags?
Because jugs are tits and tits are XXX. Isn't XXX like poison or something?
I know it's fucking porno.
I know it's porno too.
I think 5X is poison.
5?
Yeah.
That's a surplus of X's.
Yeah. Plethora of X.
That's a plethora of X.
I really wonder, like, obviously everyone's on the internet now because you have to be.
Yep.
You know how, like, they're saying, like, yo, the unemployment rate, like, skyrocketed, like, 200% or some shit. I want to know what the fucking Pornhub numbers are like.
Massive, probably.
They have to be insane.
Yeah. I haven't been watching a lot of porn.
I haven't watched any during the teen.
During the teen? I mean, I've watched a little bit.
I've had no porn. I have no teen porn.
No teen porn. Oh my God, you just said... teen porn is legal. She can be 18, 19. So you're not in that deep of water. Don't worry.
Okay.
But you can't say, You can't be like... I've watched minor porn.
Well, I watch more porn, preteen. Than I do now.
I've watched more preteen than post-teen.
I've watched more preteen than post-teen porn in my day. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, I've watched so much...
speaking of which part?
Oh, no. Well, actually, yeah. I've watched so much fucking To Catch a Predator. It's unbelievable.
Great show.
There's nothing better than going on YouTube and finding a To Catch a Predator that you haven't seen yet. It is the best.
It's like finding new episodes of like your favorite show.
Oh my god! And then there's like uncut versions too, where you hear like the cursing and stuff. And I'm
Dude.
like, oh, this is what I need. This is what I need. I don't want to cut up.
What's your favorite To Catch a Predator? Go.
The one where the guy's naked.
It's a classic.
When the guy's naked, he's like, hello. and then he catches him like 3 days later at a McDonald's. He's like, I'm just getting something to eat.
Yeah.
I'm just getting something to eat. Like, what are you doing here? He's like, I'm just eating.
I have two favorites. One is the guy who shows up and he's just eating pizza.
Oh, Jeffrey Sokol. I know his fucking name.
He's a Hall of Famer.
He's like, what are you, her dad or something?
He's like, I fucking knew it. He's eating pizza. While Chris Hansen's about to send him to jail.
And then he offers it to the crew. He's like, you guys want some pizza?
Anybody want to eat? I mean, we got it here. We might as well eat it.
He's like, you said you
What
were
are
going
you,
to
her
marry
dad?
You said you were going to marry her. I mean, immediately. Like, down the line or something. Fucking freaks.
And then my absolute favorite, is this guy. And Chris Hansen goes, you know she was 14? He goes, yeah, I was just talking to her. And then he goes, you asked her if she wanted to do anal. And he goes, it's just a question. And then Chris Hansen is so defeated. He goes, but you're asking it to a 14-year-old girl. I'm just talking.
Yeah.
No, then what does he say? He goes, what's the problem with that?
What's the problem with that? It's a question.
These dudes are better off just being like, dude, got me. Send me to jail. I'm sick.
Yeah, I remember one. I love this one too. And the guy's like, I ain't trying to be on TV, dog.
A little late for that, dog. That's what he says to him. Little late for that, dog.
I love when Hansen drops fucking bars.
Dude, he always does. Because like there was one time a guy comes out and he goes, oh, I brought chicken sandwiches. And then he just appears from behind this like Chinese changing curtain thing and just goes... And she goes, chicken sandwiches. I love chicken sandwiches. Why don't you have a seat right there?
Oh, my God. There's another one, too. He's like, he calls our decoy Boo. He's like, hey, Boo, I want to hang out with you tonight. Maybe eat your ass, LOL. I would love one shot to be able to do those voiceovers. I would be so much better than these people that do them now. I'd be like, I don't know. I don't really like older guys. Tee. Like, that's already better.
Smiley wink.
Smiley wink. It's like, maybe we can hang out. I don't know. Fuck. Like, they're always so, like, whack with their shit. But this one guy keeps calling this girl Boo, and he follows her into another room, and Chris Hansen just pops out with the fucking, with the binder or whatever, and just goes, hey, Boo, why don't you have a seat right over there?
Suns him immediately.
You know what? I also found something, a loophole in it. Not a loophole in it, but, like, he's always like, is this your first time doing this? And then they'll be like, yeah, it's my first time. He's like, you know, I hear that a lot. I hear him say I hear that a lot way too much as well. And there's no way these guys have done, this is your first time doing that.
Yeah, no.
I feel like there's never a first time that you do that. Like,
there has to be, but...
You automatically start with like 10 of them.
Dude, it's fucking... That is the most wild shit. Also, there was that thing where it's like... There was an episode where the guy's like, what are you doing here? You're from Connecticut.
Yo.
The guy's like, I was driving by. It's like, you live 2 hours away.
He's like, this one predator drove 3.5 hours. Imagine you wanted to bang a 15-year-old boy's butthole so bad that you drove 3.5 hours to do it.
Dude, I don't want to bang a lot. There's maybe 4 people in the world that I would drive 3.5 hours to bang their butt.
I love how you settled on the number 4.
There's J-Lo. Okay. There's Angelina Jolie during Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Okay.
There's Jennifer Aniston and there's Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I watched Mr. and Mrs. Smith the other day, just like the ending. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are so fucking irresponsibly hot.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's disgusting.
It's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
It is just like, yeah, of course he left Jennifer Aniston. Like, did you not see they're shooting guns?
Yeah.
Against people, and they're in fake couples therapy. They're gonna have the sex
Yeah, they're gonna fuck each other's butts.
all over the house.
All right, my 4 is Rihanna. Rihanna. I mean, I would say J-Lo, but like that's yours. You can have that.
I would literally kill you.
Eva Mendes.
Oh, that's a
Love
good one.
love Eva Mendes.
Big Eva guy.
Billy Crystal
Yeah.
and Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Elaine? That's
Yeah.
a good fucking pick.
Thank you.
I love her. Like, love her.
Hell yeah.
She's probably.
You don't watch Veep though, right?
No.
You would love Veep. Start it.
I'm afraid to watch it because then I'll become obsessed, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I literally, more than Jennifer Lopez, like everyone knows how much I love Jennifer Lopez. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, I can literally, like, I don't think me and J-Lo would vibe. You
No.
understand? Me and Julia would fall in love, though.
I would have a great time with JLD.
I'm almost upset that she doesn't know I exist.
I
just want to hug her.
She was one of my first crushes ever.
I love her, dude.
My parents would watch Seinfeld, and I'd just be like, I like her. She makes my pee-pee do stuff.
Not only that, but she is still, to this day, gorgeous.
Yeah, for sure.
Dressed like a fucking asshole on Seinfeld, though.
Yeah. they all did, though.
It was the times.
Yeah.
It was the times.
You could throw a lot of stuff to the times.
100%.
Can we get into this fucking thing about animals? How many times I gotta ask about it?
Oh yeah. So I mean, it's not a big thing. I just wanted to let you know that. Have you ever seen a duck's dick?
Oh yeah, it's like a squiggly straw.
It's a corkscrew. I just
Did
found
you-
that out the other day. And
did
also, duck vaginas, corkscrew.
They just maybe that's where screwing comes from.
It's like. It's
Maybe
weird.
maybe that's
It's
where screwing comes from.
It's like a pipe cleaner in a way.
Did you know that ducks are monogamous?
Are they?
Yes. A mallard and a drake. So if you see them together, that's a couple.
I wouldn't be able to tell them apart, bud.
Yes, you would.
Two things? Two ducks?
2 ducks. Because drakes have the green head. No, mallards have the green head and the brown butt. And then the drakes are some other color. I don't know.
You remember when those ducks bit
Drakes
you?
are half white, half black, and Jewish. Yes, I do remember when that duck bit me. Do you remember when I fed that squirrel a nut?
Yeah, I do.
That was pretty sweet.
And it took like an hour.
Yeah, but I got it.
The whole park was looking at us like, what are these two freaks doing, man?
And then when it happened, everyone was like kind of rejoiced a little bit in their own hearts. Like they didn't make any noise, but they just like, yeah, fucking squirrel.
It's like a man-fed animal.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And I was like, I need to wash. Back then, I didn't wash my hands. I fed a squirrel, didn't wash my hands.
Yeah, probably just went home and stuck your fingers in your mouth and your ass and
Yep.
went to bed.
Yeah.
That's a full day.
For me, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't ask too much of myself these days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
It gets overwhelming at certain points. You know what I mean?
All right, listen, it's Easter Sunday, so we're gonna wrap this up and go eat a bunch of jelly beans or something, some
Fuck
chocolate or some shit like that.
Please tell your family I said Happy Easter.
Yes, you too.
All right.
And where can they find you, bud?
At Daniel Priori on Instagram and Twitter. Yeah. Happy Easter, everybody out there. Hope you had a good one.
Guys, you can follow the show at The Basement Yard on Instagram. And, go check out the Patreon. We have the daily show coming out still, Monday to Friday. Patreon.com/The Basement Yard. And that is all. See you guys next time.
Jesus.
Jesus.